Well, greetings, one and all, and welcome to our Power Up today on this Tuesday, last Tuesday of April. It is Tuesday, April the 29th, and we're coming down to the end of the month, and looking forward to getting into May here. And I hope that you had a great day yesterday. Man, we had a gorgeous day outside yesterday. Sun was shining, warmed up nice. And then it's looking like it's gonna be pretty good today. But I think it's gonna get a little chilly. It's gonna get a little chilly, I think, here this afternoon. Running about 40s or so, and so that's going to be good stuff right there. All right, hit that share button real quick as we get started. Sorry about the baby crying there. Hopefully she's able to get her act together a little bit. All right, let's turn in our Bibles to the book of Acts, and Acts chapter number 1 is where we will be at today. Acts chapter number 1. Acts chapter 1, and note with me verse number 14. Acts 1, verse number 14. These all continued with one accord in prayer and supplication with the women and Mary, the mother of Jesus, and with his brethren. The challenging word in this, okay, in Acts chapter 1, verse number 14, is that word continue. We live in a society, we want results now. We want everything to happen fast. That's why we have the fast food. That's why we have the express lanes, the express checkout, all of that kind of stuff. In your homes, you've got the microwave. You got all of these things that help with the speed and getting things done here and getting things now. But here in Acts chapter 1 and verse number 14, we see that word to continue, to persevere, to keep going. And that is completely contrary to really society today, where we want results now. And so the challenge for us this morning from Acts chapter 1 and verse number 14 is to continue, yes, but look what they are continuing in. It says, these all continued with one accord. You ready? In prayer and supplication. They are continuing in prayer. How quick we drop the ball in prayer. We go to the Lord in prayer for an item, for a request, and how quick we forget it and move on. This challenge for us today is a challenge to not quit, to not look for the easy route, the quick way out, but to persevere, to continue. We see that this word continue a lot. Paul told Timothy, but continue thou in the things which thou hast learned and hast been assured of. And Paul encouraging Timothy, hey, don't leave the faith. Don't step away from the faith. Don't leave that which you've learned, that which you have been taught, but rather, hey, let's continue in those things which thou hast learned. Listen, we live really in a results-driven society, so much so that we're satisfied in the here and now. An example is this. If you look at professional sports, even college sports, a coach is hired and he's given 1 year, maybe 2 years to turn an entire program around. Why? Because we need to win now. We need to win now, rather than, okay, let's put a plan together and let's achieve this goal. Let's look to winning, and let's just continue to get better. Let's not sacrifice, as Christians, don't sacrifice your future for the immediate. A lot of times we view our life, we say, man, I've prayed and asked God to help me with this. I've asked God to help me overcome this sin, this challenge, this difficulty in my life. And you know what? He hasn't answered that. I'm done. Don't have that thought. Let's continue. these all continued with one accord. Don't look at don't have this fast food view of Christianity. Let's remember that we are running a race, this Christian race, and it's a marathon. It's not so much a sprint. There's a lot of people that sprint, man, they get on fire for a moment and then they fade away. We have maybe revival services and you're like, man, that's great. And they are. But do we continue in those, or do we just kind of fall back? And so let's continue, all right? So that's our verse for the day, Acts chapter 1, verse number 14. These all continued with one accord in prayer and supplication. Let me, if I can, I know I just said we're done. Let me give you one more word out of that verse. That word, accord. It speaks of unity, oneness in maybe vision, oneness in purpose and in goals. And so these all continued, yes, with one accord. We find other places in Scripture about striving together for the faith of the gospel. And as believers in Jesus Christ, let's continue, yes, but let's continue with one accord, striving for that goal, that purpose. Remember, we're to be looking unto Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith, okay? And so let's have a tremendous purpose in our continuing here for the Lord, realizing that, man, what heaven has to offer is so much better than here on earth. The temporal that we have here on earth lasts for but a short time. Heaven is eternal. Let's lay up for ourselves treasures in heaven as well. Continue is our meditating thought from the Scriptures today. Let us purpose to continue in our walk with the Lord. Okay, sorry, just keep going there. I can keep going, but we're not going to. Acts chapter 1, verse number 14, jot it down. Got mine written down right here, and be meditating on the Scriptures today, and purpose to live for Jesus today. All right, let's greet those that have commented live here. Let's see, Dennis and Geraldine, good morning to you both. Hope that you guys are doing well. Karen, good morning to you. Have a wonderful day. David and Claudia, thank you so much for being on. Gene, it's good to have you on. Hope that Southern Michigan is treating you well. Ruth Witcher, good morning to you. Pastor Barnett, it's good to have you on as well. And I would agree, continuing is a byproduct of our maturing in the Lord. An immature believer quits. An immature believer does not continue what they've learned, what they've been assured of. And so great, tremendous thought there. Thank you, Pastor, for that. Chris, good morning to you. Glad that you're able to be on with us today. And Brian and Cindy, good morning to you both as well. All right, I'm going to let you go here. Don't forget, we've got kind of a big week here. Tomorrow night is our Rock Fair and our awards night at the Rock. And so please come on out for that. And let's see and recognize all of our young people for their accomplishments. Tonight, we're going to set up for that Rock Fair at 7 o'clock tonight. And so if you can make it out for that, that would be great. We'll have some pizza afterwards and everything as well. So it'll be a good time fellowship. And we kind of get some work done together as well. Phil and Carol, good morning to you both as well. Have a wonderful day. Lord bless you all. Hope to see some of you tonight, maybe even Wednesday night. Have a great day.